Okay, so now go ahead and start ArcMap 10.10.2. Either it will be in your task bar, or if you put it on your desktop, or you go here and you type in ArcMap 10.2.2. Just type in ArcMap and it'll show up there. Once ArcMap shows up, by now you probably don't have blank map as a choice. You have some of the other things we've done. If you saved any maps, it'll have a list of your most recent maps. If you don't want to open any of those, don't click open. Just go to cancel and you'll get a blank page. So let's just add some data in here and go through the process of creating a map package. So go to the Add Data button, a little plus sign with the diamond under it, and we'll go to the S drive with my name, and let's go on into USA, just S and then my name, then click on USA, and let's add states, and then we'll add drainage, and then we'll add cities. So now we've got point, line, polygon, or point, line, and area, and we have 3 layers here, 3 different shape files. And one thing you'll hear me use interchangeably is layers and shape files. I see some heads shaking. Everybody able to get that? Okay, who's not able to get that? So all we're doing is getting 3 different layers to show up. If I were to save this, if I went and clicked on Save, let's go ahead and do that. Go to File and Save, File, Save, and just let this go to your default here, because we're not going to do anything with this other than demonstrate how to create a map package. So I'm going to call this test 4 because that's all we're doing is creating a test. It's a demo. You can call it demo, call it test, and click Save. That saves the map package. If you were to go, let's say you're ready to go home and you plug in, you want to take this home with you, you go and grab this off of your drive. So here's my test 4. If I take that and save it, if I send it to another copy, or I save it, or I email it to myself, I'm only going to have, when I open this back up, it's going to look like this. It'll be a blank map. So, and there'll be little red exclamation points down the side here. I'll see if I can recreate that to show you what that looks like. But if you want everything to go with it, then you have to create a map package, or you have to copy all of the files. Because what this test 4 MXD does, it is only the set of instructions that says go to, you'll see the test MXD is on my personal drive here, but the shared data that's in my file over here on the S drive, so test is on the U drive, test MXD is on the U drive, the data is in this USA file over here on the shared drive. So the data is in a different place than the MXD. And the MXD is only the set of instructions that says go and grab these files, cities, drainage, and states. It just says go get those and put them on the map. But don't keep them. Just refer to those. It just points it in that direction. So we've got to somehow wrap this data up in a package so this can travel with us. So whenever you're ready to go home, this will save you a lot of trouble. You can either copy all of the files one by one by one, or you can create something called a map package. And that's under File, and then Share As, Map Package. And so it's going to say Save Package to the file, and it's going to go to your default. This is always the default. It goes to your U drive and then into the ArcGIS folder. If you want that to stay your default, you can keep it there, or you can copy things to other places, but yeah, this is where it's going to copy it automatically. Alright, so if you wanted to change folders, you go here, change folders. I'm going to leave it in my default. And then you want to go to Analyze, click the Analyze button, and right here tells you what is going to keep you from being able to make the package. So it says document description is required, item description, summary. So then that means go to the item description, and you can put anything you want to in this file. The summary, so I can say map of U.S. Rivers and cities. Then tags, you can put states, and you can put anything in here. I can put that in there if I wanted it. It's just looking for some letters and numbers or something in those tags. So states, rivers, cities. And then you can put the same thing in the description as is in your summary. It's normally intended for the description to be more detailed, but if this is for your own personal transport back and forth, you don't have to put great number of details. This would be if you're sending it to someone else, sharing information with a coworker, someone who you don't even know is asked for you for the map package, and you want to put a good description in there. That's what this is for. But for your own personal purpose, you just need words and letters and stuff like that to make sense to yourself. Access and use constraints not required for your own personal use, and credits not required for your own personal use because you know who has that. It might be handy though that if you're trying to keep up with where you got the data, where your data originated, you can put some of that information in here for your own benefit. But like I said, this is these three things will allow you to save the map package. Additional files will let you, if you've got some photography or anything else that you want to go to accompany this, a report, a Word document, something like that, you can put that here. But again, just to transport back and forth, you just need these items here. Then you can click on Share. It's going to tell you to save it, and go ahead and say yes. If it doesn't say that, then it means you haven't made any changes to it, so it doesn't have to save it. And then this one will not take that long. If you have a lot of imagery, you have a lot of detailed drawing, it's going to take a while to make that. So notice that MPK, we did have an MXD. Now we have an MPK. So the map package is the MXD. It's the document plus the data. So now if you turn this into me, if you turn the map package in, if I get the MPK, then I know I'm going to see a map. If I get an MXD, then I know I'm probably going to get a blank page with some description, but nothing there. So this will go on, this will be on the YouTube page, so you can refer to this later if you're at home and you're trying to remember how to make a map package. You can review this really quickly.